Yay. It just might be really slow. Hey, welcome into Vicki Luna Miller's show. I'm excited today. I'm here at my friend's house. You see some alpacas back there. Christina has an alpaca. She has tons of alpacas, and we're going to be chatting about alpacas. If you guys have any questions, your comments here. So make sure you do some comments here. But alpacas are very fascinating. So welcome, Christina.
Hi.
We're trying to get the alpacas too back here. There's a whole bunch of them, but they're actually in the shade right now. Oh, I see one over there. Look at that. So we're going to be talking about alpacas. Do you see one over there? Wait, it's behind you. I see it, right? Yeah, I see it there. So we will get some alpacas in here, but alpacas are very fascinating. Me being the pet psychic, I have read all kinds of animals, and I just think they're so interesting. And we're going to, one of hers is pregnant.
Yes.
And I've worked with many of hers. I've worked with, oh my God, I've worked with some babies and been tuning into them. So we're going to first of all talk about alpacas because they're very interesting. So how long have you had them?
About 7 years.
7 years, yeah.
2, and I didn't know they were pregnant at the time. And one day there was 2 legs sticking out of the back end, and I went, "Oh no, it's giving birth."
Oh my God.
What do I do?
So what did you do?
I Googled it. There isn't
Of
any.
course you Google.
We don't have any vets in town that work on alpacas. I tried every one, and then I just decided I had to figure it out myself, and that's what I've been doing ever since. So I've been breeding them, and I've delivered 14 baby alpacas in the last 7 years.
14 babies. So she was telling me this the other day about them on how they do this call-in stuff. So tell us
the
about
humming.
Yeah.
The humming.
Yeah.
In fact, it's doing it right now. If you hear it, when usually about a week before they give birth, the mother will start humming, and it's a way for her baby to recognize her voice after it's born. So she's singing to her baby in the womb.
So she does this a week before.
Yeah.
How
Milk on the mom, and then they start nursing. Yeah. And so in the wild, they would be living on mountaintops in Peru, and so the temperatures can be very extreme. So they're usually born in the morning. It's like sometime between 10 and noon, and that way the baby has time to dry off and stand up and start nursing and stuff before it gets.
So is that so that's what's fascinating to me, is that so they know when it's time to be born.
Yeah.
So they're not born at night, they're born in the morning.
Right.
That's crazy.
And then the other thing, they know when they're pregnant too, because if I were to take this pregnant one and put her in with the boys over there, she wouldn't let any of them mate with her because she knows she's already pregnant.
What? So does she get?
She spits at them.
Oh my God. Don't we all want to do that?
It's called the spit test.
Oh my God.
It's a pregnancy test, but we call it the spit test.
So when she's spitting at them, then you know she's pregnant too.
Yeah, right.
Is that how you know she's pregnant?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. That they're pregnant. They don't ever look very fat. So really hard to tell. And they have a lot of fur. So I was trying to look at her nipples yesterday to see if they're swollen at all, and she won't let me even get under there. So.
And then, so how long are they pregnant for?
300 a year.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And they only have one baby.
One baby. Yeah.
Can they have twins? I mean, is that just kind of
there's no room. Yeah,
there's no room.
They wouldn't survive.
Okay, wow. So, hey Heidi, so they're in there so then they come out, right? And then what's their life expectancy?
Well, they live 25 years. They nurse for about 6 months.
They nurse 6 months, and then is that when they're considered an adult?
No, they're not adult until they're about 2.
To about 2.
They're like sexually mature about 3 years old.
And let's see
start
here.
Making babies.
I'm going to show you guys if I can here. We're gonna see here, and then we'll talk more here. I just want to see if we can get some of these alpacas, these adorable things here. Are adorable. Look how cute they are, and yours are pretty nice too, right?
Yeah. Except that pregnant one over there she's not happy with Mr. Butler, our livestock guardian dog.
Which one is? We'll come over here to the alpacas. Although they may go. Yours are nice, right?
Yeah.
We have our sunglasses on here because it's pretty bright. Ooh, they're
coming over.
Oh, she is coming over. Okay, so let's go and see the names here. Names.
Are you gonna come closer? Well,
yeah. Very sweet.
He has his
I remember when he was teeny tiny.
I know.
Yeah.
He has his own Instagram page.
Oh, look at him giving
Alpaca
a kiss.
Spin. Yes.
Look at him. Giving.
And then
how cute.
His brother Sammy. And it's little Sparky right there.
And how old? Look, he's coming to me. Hey, can I have a kiss? And how old is he? Hi. Look at this. He's kissing.
He is 4.
He's 4 now.
Yeah.
And then look at the little baby over here. So what's the little baby? And girls.
Yeah.
And this dark one, always kind of horny.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, this one wants to say hi too. Who's this?
This is Semi. That's
Semi.
The daughter of Emmy and Seth.
Okay. Can I see them here? Okay, am I getting you guys? Emmy and Seth. So how many do you have?
7.
7.
And then this is Fawn. That's the pregnant one right there.
This one right here is
Yeah.
the pregnant one. Okay, so let's go see here. Let's go talk to oh, she is so angry here.
Oh, yeah.
She is so I may do a pet psychic here. She
doesn't like the dog.
She is so hot. You know, I feel she's getting ready. I do see her being hot. We'll talk here. You see them right over there. They're so cute.
Let's turn around this way.
Okay. Yeah, they're so cute. So I do see her, the lighting's not real good, but I do see her ready and hot. So do they do any, like, let you know, like, they just give birth the morning?
Well, usually I can tell they start showing signs, might be in labor where they don't eat. And she's the way she's been doing that all week.
Yeah, she's very hot. When I look at her, she's very hormonal. She's very so what's that mean? We're going to talk about what shearing means here for alpacas. Okay.
So what we use them for is we shear their fleece is what it's called. It's not wool, and we turn it into. I have a mill that processes it into yarn. And then,
and isn't their yarn like really soft?
Really soft.
Because I've had
cashmere, yeah,
and really
cashmere.
Warm too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's what they're doing tomorrow. So I have a guy that comes all the way from New Mexico, and he shears alpacas all over the place.
He comes from New Mexico.
Yeah,
wow.
And he just hits ranches all over and just does alpacas for like 2 months.
So why would people have what is your reasoning for having alpacas?
Well, I just thought they were cute.
That's all of us, right?
And then it ended up
being a hobby of getting more.
I know. I saw Seth as a baby.
My
neighbor had him in her petting zoo, and then when he got to be full grown, she didn't want to, keep him anymore, because then they don't make good petting zoo and they're giant. So
they're usually pretty friendly. Usually, but you have to kind of raise them that way too, right?
Right. And
they do spit, right?
Yes, the girls especially.
So why do they spit?
That's a defense mechanism. They spit and run.
They are so damn.
They actually have very good aim, so they could spit right in your eyes, blind the predator, and then take off running. That's what they do.
So I'm going to ask you about this. When I lived in Northern California, they would have farms, and this for you guys to know too. You might want to do this. There's a lot of mountain lions up there. There's a lot of vicious, wild animals, and they would have these farms, and I would see not an alpaca but a llama. I would see a llama, just one llama in the farm, and I was like, why do they have all these horses and they have all these cows and they have all these animals, but I only see one llama? And I asked a friend, and I found out that llamas are kick-ass, and they will take down mountain lions, and they're really mean. And so it was actually their protector, that was their guardian. So do alpacas do the same thing?
No,
they're too nice.
Yeah, they're not. They're not fighters like that, but that's why I have the guardian dog. I have a Great Pyrenees here. It's running around in the back over there, Mr. Butler.
Just got Mr. Butler. I haven't tuned into him.
But Fawn is the only one that hasn't grown up with livestock guardian dogs. So that's why she gets mad when he's in here, because she doesn't like dogs. But all the other ones are used to. They're used to dogs. My guardian dogs, yeah.
And do dogs hurt them? Like, are they hurting animals?
No, they're protection dogs. They just kind of hang out with them and guard them from mountain lions and coyotes.
Okay. So could coyotes take them down too?
If you had a baby, yeah.
Yeah.
You could get the baby.
And the other thing I've noticed about them too, every time I come here, they're very clean. Like, I feel like they go to the bathroom at a certain place, right? Like, or they
right behind you. There's a dung pile, we call it. They're not like goats where they poop everywhere. They have their spot, and it's a community toilet that they use. Yeah.
So how hard?
That's the other thing that's great about alpacas is the pellets are great for fertilizer. So we've got all. I have this whole pumpkin patch over there we're growing, and then I have people that gets of it for their gardens because it's a cold manure and not a hot manure like horse or cow. So it won't burn your plants.
Oh, so it's really good for
the soil.
Good to know for the garden.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Shelly says, I'm learning so much in my next life. I want to come back as alpaca spirit.
Alpaca spirit?
And spit when you're pissed. Isn't that awesome? Maybe you should do that now, Shelly. See what people do. Just spit at them.
He just came running up behind us.
Yeah.
That's Sparky.
Sparky's here. Yeah. So
and they love water. They love to be hosed down with the hose, and they don't actually eat a lot. They eat hay like the horses, but they eat way less, like a quarter of what you would feed a horse.
So they eat hay.
Yeah.
And how often do you have to feed them?
Well, I just keep food in there all the time for them to graze.
And then they're
not like horses where they eat all their food at once and then they're hungry, and they just I could put a whole bale of hay for them and they'll just be happy. They're over there munching.
And then, so you have to do that. How expensive are they?
To buy alpacas? It depends, because the price is based on the quality of their fleece. So, and then I have two different kinds here. I have Wakayas and Surreys, and they're the Wakaya is the big fluffy teddy bear looking one, like fawn or pregnant one.
Okay.
And then the Surreys are the long haired one. So they have two different kinds of fleece. I prefer the Wakayas now, having made a lot of sweaters and scarves and stuff, because it's you can do different things with that fleece, and I make rugs and all kinds of stuff.
And alpacas right now, is if you see the prints, they're on like everything. It's just like, I feel like it's a trend. They're like the new upcoming thing.
It is, and I keep getting every Christmas. I get alpaca stuff.
Oh, I better take back her gift. I just rat her birthday gift.
My birthday gift? Is it an alpaca thing?
Just joking now. But I'll get you one if you want. I'll get you some alpaca socks. I'm just joking.
Alpaca bag?
Yeah, alpaca bag. Yeah. So they're getting sheared, and then you take that shear and then
I drop it at a mill, and then they wash it and they process it through. It's like a 3-step process. At the beginning, I thought I could maybe do this. I Googled it and went, oh, that's way too much work. No. So it comes back in yarn, and I also have like rug yarn, which is really thick and soft, and that you could actually, it's easy to make little rugs out of.
Very
soft
cool.
rugs for your feet when you get out of the shower, you know.
Cool.
And their fleece is water resistant, so it's good for bath mats.
And do you sell any of these things?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to buy
I don't have an Etsy page set up yet. I just kind of sell them to us at the Acacia Mansion. Hats and scarves, and we make little shrugs, crocheted little shrugs.
Yeah, her shrugs are adorable. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all of it's adorable, but yeah, you gave me a pair of socks too. Those were really cool.
Yeah.
And they were colored. So how do they obviously put dye to it? Yeah, they put dye to them. So we're at our mansion here. It's called the Kaya Mansion.
Acacia.
I never say it right. Sorry. I never.
It's like the tree.
How many years?
Like
it's been 8 years.
Yeah.
Acacia.
The Acacia Mansion.
So we're going to be coming back next week on the radio here with talking about it being haunted by Madeline. And yeah, so I'm going to be coming on here next week, and that's where these alpacas are right here too. Anything else we should know about alpacas? Like, I mean, they're amazing. I love them. Every time I'm here, they come and give me kisses, and I get to see the babies and get to read them. And they're just
there's
amazing.
Another quirky thing that I always say, it's kind of funny. Men don't like hearing this part of it, but the males actually have what's called wolf teeth. So they have these big fangs in the back, and that's used for fighting other males over females. So I mean, we have them separated from males and females for a reason, but also I recently neutered all the males except for my stud, Seth, because they were starting to fight. But if you notice, they have so much fur, the only place on their body that's not covered in fur are their little testicles.
Interesting. That's so why? Do you know why?
That's where... For.
Oh my God, they bite each other
in the nuts.
Oh my God. That's a good place to go to, right? Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We have a whole bunch of people here coming here too. So live here. So thanks a lot. I mean, it's the other thing I want to let people know too, if you have a farm or, the other thing you got to do is do a write-off, right? Don't you get to use them? I want to let people know if you're thinking about getting them or anything.
It is a great tax write-off. I have a whole Acacia alpaca business, and so I get to write off all the and
all right. Well, thank you for all the information. They're so cute. And I think everybody learned a lot of stuff. And we will be back here next week at 11 a.m. in her mansion, haunted mansion. Well, there is somebody there, which we'll wait for that. There's this lady, Madeline, that usually comes through in my media message galleries. Anything else you want to say about the mansion, promoting it for next week?
It's available to rent. By the week, people.
Oh, hi. Yeah, and it's
a
just
magical. And we have a pool that you can.
A little bit warm right now, I have to say here.
It's getting hot.
It's so much different than coastal. I live just right over the mountain. It's so much different because I'm coastal.
So we think Fawn is going to give birth either tomorrow morning or
8 or 6 to 8 days. Yeah, I'm getting 8. And how long has she been? Let's talk about this. So how long has she been pregnant?
See, that's the thing is for 2 weeks. So she got pregnant somewhere between June 15th and the end of the month. And so usually they'd be giving birth 350 days later. So
it doesn't surprise.
They're really right on time. I just don't know what day he actually made it happen.
Well, it doesn't surprise me in June because the summer solstice. So now we have a summer solstice eclipse coming. We have Mercury going retrograde tomorrow. So this is going to be interesting. It's just a crazy month. So make sure to check out my YouTube predictions there. But yeah, with the solar, so June 21st is a summer solstice and it's an eclipse. So it should be interesting to see what, when she gives birth. So I'm sure it has to do with some astrology here. And that's why, because I get 6 to 8 hours and tomorrow is Mercury retrograde too. Yeah. And we just had the eclipse. We had the lunar eclipse. So all those moon cycles do huge things on giving birth.
We have another eclipse on Sunday, lunar eclipse.
This Sunday?
Yeah.
We just had a lunar eclipse. What day is today? June 18th. All right, gotta check that out.
Yeah.
If so,
it's the Ring of Fire.
If so, wait, that's the 21st. It's solar. It's the sun.
Oh, the solar eclipse.
The solar eclipse on summer solstice. That's what I'm saying. So I wouldn't be surprised if she has her baby before that or around that time. And so what day is that? I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday?
It's
with these, yeah, I don't even know what day it is.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah. So I guess
solar eclipse is Sunday.
Solar
the solstice
eclipse
is Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, it's big weekend.
Yeah. Well, it depends where you're at for the summer solstice for the time zones. That's what it is. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing all the information on the alpacas. I am excited for next week too. We'll be checking back in here. I'll be coming back live and we'll be going through her mansion.
Oh, we should ask what you think the baby's going to be, a boy or a girl.
I heard boy. I know. I was going to ask you. I'm like, why do you have so many boys?
I don't want boys. I want girls.
I heard boy. I think the mom wants the boy. I don't know why, but I heard the mom wants the boy. So I don't know. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a magical day, and we'll tune in next week. Bye.